we can actually see that we have this symbol telling us, yeah, there is a white fish, there is a black fish, often described like very mysterious. And I would like to say that it's quite simple to explain what is yang and what is yin. So yang can be explained as a function. Yin can be explained as a substance. A substance is everything what we can see, everything what we can touch. Is it our muscles, our bones, our blood? So yin is referring to all substances in our body. Not only in our body, of course, we can explain any kind of phenomenon in the whole universe with this kind of principle, talking about the yin and yang, but this should just give you the idea that in proper life we should have a time of activity in relation with yang, and we should also have a time of resting in relation with yin. The yin time is in relation with the colder months, such as the autumn and the winter. The yang time is in relation with the more warmer times. And if we step further, we will find another explanation where we can see, and if we start on the top, which is the highest peak of the yang, we can say that the summer is the highest peak of the yang. And then we follow this circle turning into the late summer, and we can see actually the yin part is already beginning here. So we do have a change of the climate, getting a little bit colder and facing towards the autumn time, what we have over here, where the yin is already rising quite a lot. On the peak of the yin, we have the winter time, so we can actually see over here there is not much yang left. That means it's usually a very cold season. Very logical to understand. Just if we would like to use the yin and the yang, we can also see our 5 seasons can be explained very basically right now, also with the yin and yang symbol. If we talk about the 5 elements, we can see that we have the element of the wood, the fire, the earth, the metal, and the water. And every element has specific qualities, such as the wood, which you can imagine as trees, which are simply growing from down to up. So there is some energy which is rising, especially in the springtime, what we have. Later on, we are coming to the fire element, which is according to the summer. So we have a lot of heat in the summer, as a very simple explanation. Coming to the earth, which is talking about the late summer, we can take a look at our fields where the corn is taken from, or the wheat, where we take it from the field. So we can actually see that all of these ingredients, they already have their ripen process finished and done, and we can collect all these fruits, all of these nutritive things to bring it our home. So it's coming from the earth. So the earth is storing our chi, is storing our energy. The metal here is very much in connection with our autumn time, and the water element very much in connection with our winter time. So also here just a very brief overview on how we are able to separate and to categorize our different kind of seasons, such as we can also say that in the 5 elements theory we find different kind of tastes, such as in spring we find mainly the taste of having sour food, the summer in relation with bitter food, the late summer in relation with the sweet taste, the spicy taste for the autumn, and the salty taste for the winter. So also here we can see that every taste has a certain function. Sour is astringent and pulling together our body liquids. Bitter is draining downwards, especially draining downwards our heat. If we have some inflammation, it's very good to eat a lot of bitter things. Sweetness is harmonizing and lowering down qualities of other herbs when put together in a formula. Spicy things are leading upwards. So if you imagine you are eating a chili pepper or some kind of ginger, for example, which is very good to eat in the autumn time to mildly, gently sweat, it is very good to use all of these tastes to nourish our body. Salty taste over here is in relation with the winter time. And we are starting now with our first element, the water element, which is also in connection with the winter season. The winter season is mainly responsible for two main organs. Well, this is the main theory. Of course, we cannot only say that in winter we have to nourish especially these organs. We have many more organs which are all in connection, and we of course also have to take focus on them. But it's the kidneys and the bladder which is, according to Chinese medicine, in very strong connection with the winter. So here I was choosing the January for the beginning of the winter, mainly taking responsibility about nourishing our kidneys, especially about warming, because it's a very cold season outside. So we have to take care not only to dress warm, what is very usual, what everybody is doing, dressing a hat and hand shoes and so on, which is actually warming from the outside. But as well, if we take a strong focus on our nutrition, it's as well important to have a proper nutrition which is warming our body from the inside to prevent from diseases, to prevent also from coldness. I already gave this example. And if we take a look to so-called a principle in our prevention, we can actually see that the winter time is about nourishing the yin, warming our body, nourishing the kidneys, and to prevent from coldness, not only from the outside of keeping warm, of course we have to do that, but as well through proper nutrition to keep warm also from the inside.